1,000 times. Makes my life 1,000,000 times easier. Goodness, I thought I'd broken the game. Right. There we go. Indeed. Anything to piddle with? Ultra. What? Oh. Oh goodness! It is all fuzzalicious. Oh dear. Alright. Episode playtime 2 hours. Righty ho then. Fears to Fathom, Episode 4, Ironbark Lookout, May 12th. I noticed you were requesting story submissions while watching a YouTube playthrough of Fears to Fathom Carson House. What I am about to recount happened when I was 24 or so at the time. It feels kind of weird telling anyone about this, because of the bizarre and absurd nature of the whole thing, but I feel like doing so might help me process my memories of it. I know that sharing this story elsewhere would be a dumb idea. People would say I was lying. As I am writing this, this was the scariest experience of my life. I am Jack Nelson and had a small job as a park ranger in a state park. I was a fire lookout stationed in one of the largest forests in the Pacific Northwest. Miles and miles of dense forest managed by the Forestry Service. I had a salary that allowed me to make ends meet, but I couldn't afford to treat myself to restaurants or nice clothes. My biggest accomplishment so far was being able to buy an RV for myself with financial help from my father. That RV was the only sense of home I had at the time. This one time I was transferred from one outpost to another because of official circumstances. It was a minor inconvenience for me, though, since I lived out of my RV and liked travelling. I said a few goodbyes, and I was off to the new location, about a 2-hour drive. Oh goodness, I think I've crashed the game. Again. Goodness. What cheery music. What an absolutely enormous gap in between the seats. You know what I should probably do? Pay attention to driving on the road. Right. This is nice music. Kind of classical and also... Oh my giddy, not this again. It's kind of classical and also modern. It's like rap with a classical background, which is a bit bizarre. Would you shush kindly? Thank you. Right. It helps quiet my mind to keep the memories at bay. What does? Should we crash into the street sign? Is it an actual object? Yes. Yes, it's an actual object. Okay, I'm impressed by that. Right, okay, never mind. Let's just read a few messages and see if we can figure out what the hell is going on in this world. Can I text the hospital? Sorry about that. We'll carry on with life. Anyway, so good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fears to Fathom. Congratulations on the transfer. Feeling ready for the change? Just reaching out to tell you that you've been assigned to Tower 11. Welcome on board. This is Mitch, by the way, from Ironbark. Thank you. I've heard a lot about you from Josh. Very excited to meet you. And I've got my ID. Your shift starts on the 12th. Sounds good. I'll be there. Anything else I need to know? No, just have your papers and bring your ID. Josh told me that the job is not news to you. Can I ask you merely one question? Why did you pick this job initially? Not sure how to answer that. I just enjoy the thrill, or lack of it, I suppose. I'm sorry, just asking this question as everyone joining this line of work. People join looking for a getaway or to discover who they are, only to leave without notice. Guess they are better off in a cubicle. To be honest with you, I just heard Iron Horse last year, and am not knowing what to expect with a solitary life has grown on me. For me, I cannot do city life. This is where I belong. I'm sure I'll adapt just fine. Good, I hope you fare better than the last lady. Where may I park my van? You're arriving on Friday. Park your truck around back in the gravel park by gate D. Understood. Get there, you'll be on foot. Take Golden Creek Trail. From then, it'll take you a couple of hours until you reach the tower. A couple of hours of walking? Sheesh. Okay, right. Now that my concussion has been mended, I'll check my bell. Oh goodness. Hang on a second. Hang on. Oh dear, we've crashed into it again. Never mind, we'll do a 3-point turn. I do like that the little dials move, however. That's nice attention to detail. Not sure what that bell is. I presume it's actually a light. Right. Move! Move your sorry RV arse and get back on the road. You idiot. Is it my fault that this road doesn't have any passing places on it? No. Is it my fault it's illegal to use the phone while driving? I should probably not crash into him as much as I kind of really want to crash into him, just to see if there's actually the opportunity to die in this game. Sorry, I shouldn't be spending the entirety of this very serious horror game acting like a numpty, but at the same time I kind of want to spend the entirety of this horror game acting like a numpty. Right, yes, I know you're related to squirrels. I understand, my friend. Oh, giddy aunt. Oh, my giddy aunt. There's somebody else texting me. And I dare not answer the phone, because I'll probably crash into something. Let me see if I can find somewhere vaguely sensible to stop. And by stop, I mean let go of the accelerator, because we're travelling at a breakneck speed at the moment. And oh, giddy aunt, I'm a bit worried. Dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Okay, look, there's some lights. Yes, look, some houses. There's some houses. Let's see if there's a place here where we could park. Yes, this will do. Right, pull onto this bit of ground here, and stop here. I'm sure we're not in the slightest bit in the way of anybody. Sorry, I thought I saw somebody moving along the street, but I think it was just one of these grassy things. Right then, what does Kayla Nilsson have to say for herself? This new regional manager is not a jerk. Sometimes I wish I had a job like you, waking up in nature, away from people and getting paid to watch the wind go by. I wish my job was really that easy. I'm honestly done with this job. I'm pretty sure joining you next season. Like I said, you're always welcome here. Let me know if you'd like me to talk to Josh. It is definitely time for a change. Speaking of change, I have... Oh goodness, I can bring up the pictures. Isn't that nice? It's like an old Polaroid. Yes, I am a person with fingers. This is good. They are staffing me to Ironbark next month, the one after Roseburg. Yes, I heard they got bigger staff cabins and less campers. Call me. With Dad, I'll call you back. What on earth are you talking about? What? I'm confused. Never mind. I don't understand the text messaging conversations of the youth today, even though this character's supposed to be older than I am, which is a bit worrying. How's it looking? Still on my way, Van decided to pull a flat tire on me today all of a sudden, which had nothing to do with me crashing into a signpost. Isn't it late? If I don't starve to death before arriving, I'll be fine. Did you pass Roseburg yet? No, why? I remember that there's this diner while passing Roseburg. They have the best burgers in town. You have to try them out. I could really use a good meal before the staffing starts. Thank you. Alright then. Can I get out of the car? No, but I can sort of stand up a little bit. What is this? Ah, this is my bag, which I can throw. Excellent! I will name it Paddy, and we will throw it. Excellent. Right then, can I step out of the car? Yes, I can. Is this where they keep the burgers? I have been informed about delicious burgers, and I will not leave until I have had at least 75,000. Is there a sign here that might imply where I am? Aha! Roseburg, presumably because they sell burgers with rosemary on them. That is at least going to be my guess. Alright, should we get back in the car? Should we see if I can drive off and leave the door open? Oh, no, never mind. Forgot to close the door. Silly Billy. Never mind. Alright, should we see if we can try this again and see if we can find the, burger joint? And ideally not crash into anybody in the process. Oh goodness, I saw the diner that Kayla was talking about. Yes, my eyes kind of got glued to it. I'm going to park... There's no way under the sun that these spaces are big enough for me, so what I'm going to kind of do is just sort of... I wasn't very proud of my driving. Hello, friend. Okay, I'm going to give up. I'm going to give up and say it's alright. It doesn't matter if I get a parking ticket because I've got a new job with a new swanky salary that will pay for it. Excellent bit of parking. I like the colour scheme. It reminds me of like an American poster van. Perfect. Hello, friend. Are you watching the sunset? It is a serene view, is it not? Those are some of the most disgustingly gurgly noises I've ever heard. Hello, gurgly. Kitty, please stop looking at me. How's the burger? This little piece of heaven? This little place is pretty much my weekend spot. You know, around here, sort of passing through. Have a safe journey, thank you. Can I ask you other questions? Where are you going? Oh, alright, it's your local. What happens if I say that I am a new job person? You must have heard the news then. What news is that? A few weeks ago, 3 kids went missing in the park. It's been all over the news. What happened to them? Nobody knows. The official report says they got lost, but a lot of people around here think something else happened. Did they get turned into burgers? There's a rumour going around that a creature got them. What sort of creature? Well, you know, like a Bigfoot or a goat man. A goat man? I'm sorry, that's a cryptid I've never heard of before. Living in the forest. Do you believe such things? A lot of hikers and campers go missing in that forest. Some of them come back with stories you would not believe. Play some spooky noises, why don't we? Some of them don't come back at all, probably because they're sick to death of listening to you and your gurgly sounds. Right then, shall we see if we can buy ourselves a burger? That or Gideon, I can knock the mouse over, that much is certain. Where's the door? Where exactly is the portal to Burger Heaven? Where exactly does that, seriously, where the hell is the door? Oh, it's round the front. Oh. Perhaps I could have predicted this if I'd only used my brain. This is nice. This sort of slightly moonwalking person is slightly less nice, but never mind. My giddy aren't like something out of Tranquility Lane. Alright, welcome to Twin River Diner. How are you doing today? Not too bad, to use the very British option. Feel free to take a seat you like, and I'll be right with you. Thanks. This sounds like old-fashioned music. Like, in fact, this diner seems very 1950s actually, although the music sounds more like 1930s. Is it copyright-free music because it's so old it's passed into public domain, or is it have they somehow bought it? I don't know. Oh my giddy aunt. It's just the way that the head doesn't bob up and down. It's just like sort of drone along like Voldemort. It's a bit worrying. Good evening, I am Barbara. Are you ready to order? Yes, please. What can I get for you today? Cheeseburger with fries, grilled cheese sandwich with onion rings, or meatball sub with chicken nuggets? That does actually sound quite nice. I am a big fan of the meatball. Some coffee, please, to keep me awake during the driving. That will be all, thank you, or that's it. No, but I want more. Can I have more? I'm hungry. Never mind. Thank you, though. I'll bring the food out as soon as it's done. Let me know if you need anything else. Thank you. Thank you for not being frightening and scary. I've always had a habit of peeing before eating. Do you want me to stand up? I'm not wholly sure how to do that. Oh, by pressing space. I had forgotten about that earlier. There's some condiments over here, to use the American phraseology. Oh, goodness! You know, where I come from, you kind of like pick them up and squeeze them over the plate. But no, by all means, chuck them like a ball in a game of beer pong. Right then, never mind. Let us go to the bathroom. Yes. This is shockingly clean and also shockingly not locked. But never mind. Let us let me shut my eyes if I remember what happened last time. I don't know what's happening, and frankly I don't want to know what's happening. I just really hope that this is being animated the way that it was last time. Man alive, mate, what are you, a horse? Oh, that's it. Is it gone? Right, I think it's gone. Thank goodness for that. Right. Better wash my mittens. Oh, did I go to a black screen? Oh, good. Better dry my hands. The world's smallest gusts of air come out of these machines. Right then, I reckon we are... Ow, my face. I reckon we are about ready. Alright, better plonk my bum again so that she doesn't forget where I was. Although she probably won't forget because I can't imagine there's any other table that's as much of a mess as this one. What is this? some little box of something. I don't know what this is. Can I have a menu? No, I can't. Alright then. Somehow I just psychically know the kind of food that they sell here, despite the fact that I've never been here before in my entire life. Oh goodness! Here comes the dinner. Thank you. Right, better gobble up the food. Consuming. Actually, it's levitating at the moment, but alright. If that's what you want to call it, by all means. Be a while before I have a meal like this again. Thank you for just coming and staring at me instead of asking how the meal is. Right, gobble, 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 the floating, flying nuggets of destiny. Yes. It's interesting food that they serve out in the States. I must admit, I didn't realise this is what the culinarians of the States had invented. I drink my coffee. More of my floating coffee, yes. Am I going to eat the ketchup and the mustard and the mayonnaise or whatever those three things are, just like directly out of the pot? Just like twirl my tongue around inside and have the heckin' load of it? No, I'm going to leave the sauces behind. Alright. Right, I should read some more text messages. Still eating. This is good. Yes. Don't remember to stop creeping up behind my phone. Yes, thank you, it was very nice. Would you like anything else, or should I bring the check? Yes, please bring... Correct me if I'm wrong, but check, as in, like, bill. I thought it was spelled C-H-E-Q-U-E, but perhaps I'm wrong. Or bill, as we would generally call it around here. Never mind. Yes, yummalicious food. This food reminds me, you should send me the casserole recipe you were talking to me about. I might have a chance to immerse myself in the art of cuisine in the new Lookout. I don't know if we'll be able to invent any floating food, but we can certainly have a try. May I have the bill, please? $6.60 for a meal. My giddy aunt, that's cheap. Is this set recently? I presume so. At least vaguely recently. Let's just be generous and give big tips. Oh goodness! I have been awarded something. What goes around comes around. Excellent. I have given away money and have received absolutely nothing in return. Excellent then. Good. I am ever so glad that we had this nice experience. Right then. Time to get back on the road. Is it just me, or is the character moving a little bit faster than they used to? I don't know, but here is me, probably, given that he seems to be wearing a suit and has a briefcase. Hello, friend. Gideon, I can't do that with my neck. Look, Alyssa, last night just sort of passing through. Where are you headed? I have a new job. That's great. I didn't know these jobs still existed. What is it that you do? I work in finance. I'm a financial analyst for a big firm downtown. Not a big turd down farm. That's not what I meant to say. Do you like your job? It's challenging, but I enjoy it. Keeps me busy, that's for sure. I don't think I can handle a job like that. I really do not. I cannot stand that kind of industry. It's not for everyone, that's for sure. But I find it very fulfilling. That's nice. Glad you're having a nice day. Can I speak to everyone? Can I be a gregarious sort and speak to literally everybody, including this man with no eyes and enormous shoulders? Please leave me alone. Alright, well, I can't speak to him. Can I speak to you, green-shirted gentleman? Long day of driving, Where are you headed? Heading up north to make a delivery. What about you? I am a staffer at the park. Is this true? Whatever they say happened to those kids the other day. We can't say. What? I don't know anything about any mischievous kids. I need to go. Oh, goodness. Excuse me, madam. Can I speak to the chef? Oh, but I wish to speak to the chef. Oh, well, never mind. The chef seems to have a television here, which is a little bit strange. I thought you'd be a bit busy for watching cartoons, but never mind. Perhaps I don't understand how these things operate. Right, let us leave. Now that we have filled our belly and wasted several important minutes of our life that we will never get back, let us scamper along. I can only presume that my character is incredibly short, judging by how close together the footsteps seem to be. Particularly when I strafe. They sound incredibly close together. Oh well, never mind. Oh good, I'm so glad to see that I left the door open and thus have invited all of the local criminals to pilfer my stuff. Is my stuff still here? Somehow, yes. Right then, let us shut the door so that no more pilferers can get in here, and we'll get back in the driving seat and we will carry on driving. Do you think we're going to crash into this car? Yep, I should have taken it easy. Dion, you should have bought a car with a better turning circle, my friend. Okay, right. Let's just see if we can do this again without having a horrific accident. Right, check my blind spot. Good, everything looks alright. Get out. You think if you crash into enough things, you can actually crash the car and die? That doesn't sound positively cheerful, but it does sound quite funny. Right, 8 o'clock. Oh goodness, yes, we're back on the road. We're back on the road, having a drive. Listening to some nice country music. Oh my giddy aunt. Right, man alive. Will this thing stay in the straight line for 5 minutes? I wanted to include the location of this park, but I don't want anyone seeking out the utter horrors that I have seen in the woods. Oh, we're getting a little meta with the narration, are we? Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I was wondering whether, like, some of the place names and so forth would be, is this where I'm parking? I presume so. I'm going to park here, like an expert parking person. Yeah, I was wondering whether, like, some of the names and places were going to be omitted. I like this. So, are we going to have a different type of horror from what we've had in the past? Oh, I left the radio on to drain the battery so that when I want to get in my RV and escape, the battery is dead and I am unable to escape, thus leading to a spooky scene. That's good. I look forward to that. Is this where we're supposed to be? Yes, gate D. Excellent. Was I supposed to drive through here or not? I don't think so. I think they said park near the gate, didn't they? Let me check my instructions. Round and back on the gravel park by gate D. Yes, that sounds vaguely reasonable. Yes, because it seems like we're going to have some sort of Wendigo monster or something coming after us today. Would you mind getting that butt away from me? You scared me. I thought you were one of them. One of who? I don't know. Answer the question, man, with your big hat. May I see your permit, please? I'm not a camper, for crying out loud. I've been transferred as the new fire lookout. Oh, is that correct? I didn't know we were hiring this season. Hang on, there's somebody walking in the background there. Do you see that there's somebody walking in the background? Hang on, let me check some paperwork. Can we shut the door, if that's not too much to ask? I feel vaguely safe in here. Emphasis on the word, vaguely. Yeah, this must have been set quite a while ago. I mean, just look at the technology. Alright, everything's fine. Please don't shoot me. Alright, you're good to go. You're staffed at Fire Tower 11. I apologise for the confusion and pointing a gun in my face. I was under the impression that the tower would be left unstaffed for the season, but here are your keys. Thank you. I've got tower key behind my fatuous features. Let me open the trail gate behind you. I think you mean in front of me. Giddy aunt. And he thought I was a monster. He's the monster for being able to just float through doors. Oh goodness, I see all the missing person posters. Since you're arriving this late, you might also need this flashlight for the long hike to your lookout. Thank you, Billy. But be careful and take this. Indeed, thank you very much. Now, for our purposes, when you get to your tower, be sure you make your first weather report from your systems, just so we know you clocked in safely. If need be, you can reach out to Tower 12 during your staffing. A nice enough fellow. He'll be your closest contact in case of emergency. Thank you. Somehow you don't look any less scary in the light. I tell you the thing that I find particularly scary about him is that he's slightly more detailed in his character model than everyone else's. Just got a piece of advice, don't travel any further than half a mile or so north of the tower. Why? Because there's an invisible barrier? Dangerous woods that way. Bobcats and bears. Nasty business. I'll be good. I kind of forget that the Americans actually have dangerous things in the woods. I thought he was trying to scare me, but he did look dead serious. Are these the missing people? Yes. They look like nice people. Oh well, never mind. Switchback shortcutting destroys the vegetation. What under the sun does switchback mean? Never mind. Please, with exclamation mark, please don't litter. I mean, I agree you should encourage people, but I feel like just saying please isn't really good enough. I don't feel like they're polite enough for such things, but never mind. Hang on a second. I left my bag in the RV. Oh my Gideon, I forgot, man. I like that stay on the trail is indicated by a little dancing sign. Make sure that you dance the mambo all the way down the road in order to stay safe, because all of the bears will look at you and think that you're completely insane, and if they eat your brain, then they will become crackers too. Excellent. Okay, never mind. So, when you said you were going to live in the RV, I was under the bizarre impression that, like, the RV would be parked under the tower, but never mind. Now have this. I also turn the radio off. There we are. I should probably turn the engine and stuff off and, like, take some food with me or something, but, perhaps I'm not going to do that. I also do find it a bit bizarre that I haven't, like, battened down the hatches and stuff with, like, all of these plates, and I'm just careening down the road at 50 kilometers per hour. I find it slightly surprising that I didn't think it was necessary in order to, like, put those away in a cupboard so that they didn't immediately fall over and smash on the floor. But maybe they're made of plastic or something, so that they, so that doesn't happen. I don't know. Alright then, let us see if we can find the place that we are going. What is that? Is that a little pair of flip-flops? I wouldn't really go for a hike in flip-flops. I know absolutely nothing about hiking and nothing about flip-flops, but I can say with absolute certainty that that's a really stupid idea. Right then. So no, to finish my thought that I was saying earlier. In Carson House we had quite a human horror, as we did in the first game as well, whose name I forget, and the second one was, yeah, so far they've all been quite sort of human horrors, more like sort of psychos and serial killers, rather than sort of wendigos and bears. It was a long hike and starting to get cold. Indeed, which kind of begs the question why under the sun we did this in the middle of the night, but never mind. Yes, but there might be a bit of a twist and turns out that it's actually not like a demon or a wendigo or something, and in reality it might be a bit more human. Assuming, of course, that these are accurately told events, then I would kind of presume that it's not going to be demons and monsters. Can I go through here? No, I don't seem to be able to. Alright then, I'm presuming this is like some sort of relay tower or something that boosts the signal of my little on-site radio, perhaps? Alright, yes, there is my tower. So Tower 11 this way, and then the Lacy Trail is that way, and the Golden Creek Trail is back the way I've come. Alright, this all seems perfectly straightforward. Living in a fire tower is not a glamorous job. Imagine being out here alone for weeks at a time. It's not for everyone. What is this? A little shed. I've always had a fondness for the outdoors. What is in the shed of destiny and mystery? I don't know. There's some wood for having fires, or possibly for starting fires, which I kind of thought was the opposite of my job, but never mind. There's some fuel, again, for starting fires, presumably. And, got some binoculars. My hands were full. Oh my god. Another flashlight there. And a mop as well, for when the forest needs a bit of cleaning. Fair enough. Right then, let's stop piddling round, and let's actually, oh, I ran live. Yeah, you weren't lying when you said it wasn't glamorous. Alright, let's get upstairs and put my bag away. I ascended the stairs to the top of the tower. Indeed. Here we are. Goodness. So it's literally just my job to stand out here on the balcony all day and look for smoke. Once you're on top of the tower, your job is to look for fires or anything out of the ordinary. Which is going to be a bit dark when it's really... Oh, it's going to be a bit difficult when it's really dark, is what I was trying to say. And rather spoiled it with one of my stumbles. Alright, can we go inside, please? Oh, okay, I had to click in order to use the key. Alrighty then, let's close this. The cabin was filled with the aroma of wood, giving me a sense of comfort. Oh, I see, I don't need to sleep in the RV, I can sleep here. I was finally in my new home for the next few months. Can I put my bag down? No, but I can turn the light off by accident. There we are, I've chucked it over there, and this is excellent. Hang on a second, can I see up there? Can I jump at all? I don't believe so, no. There's a certificate of something from the Ironbark State Park. Safest park. Got a certificate for being the safest park in the world. Yes, indeed. All of the bears are perfectly gregarious. Excellent. Can I use the computer? Forgot to turn on the generator first. I'm sorry. What? There's clearly electricity here, my friend. There's clearly electricity here. What is this? It's like some sort of great big magnifying glass that's going to be used for some sort of secret experiment. Can I turn the... Oh, this again. Oh, good. This again. Kitty. Can I, yeah, I need to go back downstairs and turn the generator on. Alright, that seems fair enough. I tell you what this reminds me a bit of, actually, is a horror movie from the early 2000s called Wrong Turn, if you've ever seen that. It's about some people who get trapped in a forest full of cannibalistic, inbred monster maniac people, and at one point they're hiding from them in one of these little towers, and that's what this reminds me of. It was a good spooky movie. So let me bang my head on this board here. Yep, literally bang. Ow. Not convinced I should be able to do that, but never mind. Right, where did I leave the door? Here it is. Let's go through the door. I said let us go through the door. Thank you very much. Now turn the light on. There we are. Oh, what a lovely little life I've got here for myself. Right, Ironbark Fire Department. All lookouts must follow these rules while occupying this tower. Lights off after 12 PM. Supply drops are handed out every Sunday. Absolutely no guests in the lookout. Hang on, I misread that. No guests in the lookout. So you can't just bring one person, but you can bring multiple of people. So bringing around one person is unacceptable, but bringing around a whole orgy's worth of people is perfectly allowable. Excellent. System password is Ironbark Tower number. Oh, great, that's very secure. Also, you've written it on the wall. Refuel the generator routinely. Update the reporting software routinely. No video games. And remember to call your sister station before you sleep. Ah, right. All right. This presumably is the bit of the forest I'm not supposed to go into. What do these say? I don't know. Oh, I can zoom in a tiny bit. Call John tomorrow at 2 PM, so send photos to Mitch and call Billy. Request comm support and call John again. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of calls and not a lot of them actually happening. Right, can I make my weather report? Turn on the computer. Radio equipment sitting on a wooden table. Oh, goodness. What am I doing in my day? Or my night, more specifically. Alright, how does this work? Oh, goodness, this is, This is the same operating system as was in the I thought it was hang on a minute. Do I? Oh, giddy aunt. Oh, giddy aunt. Let me no, not that. Let me go back and check. I thought it was just Ironbark 11, or was it Ironbark Tower 11? No, it's just Ironbark 11. Curious. No, this is the same OS system as the computer in the Carson House game, isn't it? Hooray, we did it and everything. Yeah, I remember that having a little rainbow as well. So, nice to see a bit of consistency. Okie dokie then. Happy Face. Hello, Happy Face. I am Smiley, your trusty virtual assistant to help you make the most of your computer today. Thank you, Smiley. You found me. How can I assist you today? By telling me what the hell it is I'm supposed to be doing? A clickety-clickety, here's a random fact for you. The Grand Canyon in the United States is not only breathtaking, but also incredibly old. Well, yeah, it's a hunk of rock. It wasn't exactly made recently. Okay, right, have a look at the map. Yes, here we are. Okay, stuff, places, things, yes. This is the Ironbark State Park Trail map. Whether you're planning a hike, assisting hikers, or just want to explore the park's beauty from the comfort of your screen, I am here to help. But we can zoom in. Goodness, we can zoom in a lot. So where am I? Where is me? Mount Misery. Oh my god, yeah. I like that. That's cute. Where am I? Oh no, this must be me. Do you mean like 1-1 with like Roman numerals rather than anything else? No, not Roman numerals, because then that'd be 2, wouldn't it? What the hell am I talking about? I'm speaking rubbish. Given that that's the only tower on here that I can see, I'm going to assume that spooky noises. I'm going to assume that Yeah, that's the only, yeah, because look, there's tower 12. Yeah, so that must be the old radio tower that I passed, and then this was the river that I crossed, and then this was the trail that I came up in order to reach my new home. Alrighty then, what service reports can we write? Let's move this to the side. Welcome to the state-of-the-art service reporting system. Oh, Gideon. Service reporting interrupting system. Excellent. Gideon. Much static is being heard. I am Jack. You were spying on me. Oh yes, I've heard about you. Apparently you're my sister. I was looking for a change of pace. I didn't mean a change of conversation from, you know, speaking to sign language, but never mind. I'm on transfer from Iron Horse. What sort of experience do I need in order to survive this Wendigo-infested mousehole? What? No? A fire. Alright, correct me if I'm wrong. My basic job is to spot fires and put them out. So why would I start a fire? In a wooden building! Never mind. Alright, I suppose I'm starting a fire. Okay. Is that what this is? Osborne Fire Finder. A fire finder. It's a giant compass size of a pizza. Oh, it's a map. Oh. A fire finder. Oh, alright. Also, it's a bloody enormous pizza that you're eating, mate, but never mind. Alright, how does this find fire exactly? How does that make any sense? I thought we were just supposed to look out the window and look. Oh look, there's the other tower. Excellent. Right. Can I see my objectives in one way or another? Presumably, presumably not. Alright, fire of food. Yes, can I open these things? Oh goodness, I can. I've got little bits of dinner that I can look at. Oh good, and I can chuck stuff around again. But, tremendous. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell. Never mind, no one will notice, mainly because I'm the only person that lives here. Right, yes, is there anything that I can't piddle with, essentially? There's a big knife here, which you can use to chop my head off when you inevitably get sick of listening to me. Where do I build this fire, then? I really am not sure how to do that. How to report for the night. Alright, let me see if I can do this service report thing. Routine software developed by Ironbark HQ measure weather condition with the provided equipment and log accurate data to be sent to the HQ. Oh, alright. So I need to find like the temperature and the wind speed and the cloud conditions. There's clouds. Yes, indeed. Numbers of hikers assisted by, and then I can put me in here. Alright. What is this? For command information, type help. Ah, wield some digital magic in the console. Type help to see command list. Alright, what commands can I give you? Check for available systems update. How are we going to do that without the internet? Checks for current version, install systems with package code or closes console. Right, I'm going to pretend like any of this makes sense to me or matters. Right. What is plague? This is a mischievous video game I'm not supposed to be playing. Looks like you're ready to take on some zombies and have a blast. Good luck, and aim for their head. Oh goodness! Oh goodness! Oh goodness! Well, this is a sudden change of pace, isn't it? Oh goodness! This is quite entertaining. Man alive! Oh dear! I might be ever so slightly dead. There's quite a lot of them, aren't there? I always thought of zombies as being rather solitary creatures. It seems a little strange for there to suddenly be about 50 million of them. Oh good, some health. Quick, give me the health, thank you. Oh my Gideon, there's an awful lot of them. Okay, I'm getting vaguely better at the shooting. He says, immediately missing, a lot, but never mind, we run down this corridor. Get them in a nice little, oh, Gideons! They came at me from behind, that's not entirely fair. I was trying to get them in a nice little, narrow passageway where I could just shoot them all, like fish in a barrel, but it didn't quite work. Oh goodness. Should we actually get back to playing the game instead of sitting here playing a game? Probably, but at the same time, I'm having quite a lot of fun doing this. Giddy aunt. Oh my giddy aunt. Oh my giddy aunt. Leave me alone. You overall wearing annoyances. Getting slightly better at this. Oh giddy aunt. Oh giddy aunt. Leave me alone, you mischievous man. I'm alive. I'm amazingly dreadful at this. Oh man, alive. Do I have infinite bullets? Because that's a small miracle if I do, but I do seem to be running out of zombies, which is absolutely tremendous as far as I'm concerned. I did it and everything. Oh, giddy aunt. I haven't quite finished doing it though yet. There we are. Is that all of them? Have I won? Have I become the king of the zombie killers? I can hear some more of them. Giddy aunt. Oh man alive. Would you just die, my friend? Oh my giddy aunt, would you just die? Thank you very much. There's one thing zombies ought to be good at is dying, right? Oh goodness. Oh. I thought he was some sort of boss and we were going into a cutscene, but we weren't. Oh, giddy aunt. Anything that we ought to cut out is my appalling accuracy. Did I get 2 of them then? Did I get like sort of like the bullet penetrate the head and go through? Possibly. Somehow I doubt it. That seems a bit too advanced for this sort of little Doom shooter. But it would. Oh goodness! It would have been cool. Oh goodness! It's a tremendously large volume of them. I thought we were actually running out of them. It was going to be like the end of the wave, but seemingly not. Oh my giddy aunt! Oh my giddy aunt! Could I have a bit more health, please? Oh, I can jump now. That's tremendous. Getting better at it. Would you believe? He says, immediately missing tremendously. Excellent. Right, come around the door and I shall blow your faces off. Not doing terrible. Here's someone yelling. Oh, goodness. And someone's yelling is me. Mainly yelling about my appalling performance. Right, any more? Any more for any more? Oh, there's a basement. Oh, there's a sewer. It's got photosynthetic plants in it, which is a bit weird given that there's no light down here. At least no natural light, but never mind. They're all running away because they realise how awesome at this game I am. Either that or they've got such appalling turning circles they can't get through the door and are going back to try again. Oh goodness, I got a thing. I think I got someone to stab me in the back, which wasn't exactly expected, but never mind. Oh kitty, leave me alone, gentlemen. Okay, oh man alive. Go away, go away, go away. The whole heckin' load of you can just go away. Man alive, stand still, man. It's not too much to ask. Kitty aunt, I don't need a load of zombie blood in my eye. There we are, I've done really well and I have won the game, and this wallpaper is a texture I've seen in many indie horror games and it always reminds me of 1950s pyjamas. Should we go have a look around the rest of the sewer? That sounds sort of exciting. Hello, hello. Oh goodness, there's many of them in the sewers. I don't know what that noise was. Oh goodness, there's a different character model of baddie. I literally just want to go and explore for a while. Oh, some health, I'll have that please. Thank you. Oh goodness, and then I'll lose a load more of it. I like this. This is fun. This is a nice little change of pace. Oh goodness, there's loads of health everywhere. Oh, it all sort of links up into one big map. Can I blow that up? Can I blow that up? I don't think I can blow it up. No. Good deal. All right, then. Let me get myself beaten to bits. I get it, man. I'm dead. Leave me alone. Giddy aunt. I got a pugilistic on my corpse, didn't I? Oh well, that was fun. I rather enjoyed that. Right then. Can I watch a training video, please, so that I can try and figure out why I've got 2 mice all of a sudden?
Welcome to Ironbark State Park. If you're watching this video, then let me be the first to say, congratulations! You have been commissioned by the Ironbark Fire Department to protect one of the most prestigious parks in the state of Washington. Established in 1897, we've been known as one of the safest parks in America. We hope you can keep it that way for many years to come.
I'll try not to blow everything up.
This training video will ensure that you work to the best of your abilities. You've been selected as one of our Fire Lookout observers.
What if I have no
abilities?
abilities?
This is a truly rewarding job which requires many hours of hard work. You will be working in our state-of-the-art lookout towers. And the following is a list of responsibilities you will have.
It's a shed on stilts. How advanced can it be?
Fire isn't going to be noticeable all of the time, so also keep watch for smoke. Make sure to know what color the smoke is. It may be crucial information. Fires are best stopped before they spread out of hand. Keep records of daily temperature. When the temperature rises, it is best that we have those recorded. The science nerds at the Panoramic Preservation Society require us to note all changes in temperature. We think it's best not to get into a lawsuit. Keep records of daily wind speed. Wind is a big factor when it comes to fire. Use the anemometer to scientifically gather the data. After collecting the data, input it into our state-of-the-art service reporting form.
Yeah, I've seen that already.
This is a highly complicated form, often used by NASA employees.
It's got 4 boxes in
Don't be
it.
too ashamed if you can't figure it out at first. You have the privilege of using such a form.
Oh, thank you.
Keep campers out of unregistered campgrounds. The campers might start a campfire, which could lead to a wildfire.
Or an alien might do it, judging by this video.
So take precaution when escorting them. Make sure to know whether the person is a threat. If you're worried about your safety, do not hesitate to dial 911.
Alternatively, get my shotgun, but never mind.
Keep maintenance of the park. Make sure the park is kept clean. We have a status to uphold.
What, you don't have a
If you know
certificate for
most of the
cleanliness?
duties that a fire lookout has, you're ready to start.
I don't feel
We
ready.
hope that you have a great season out there on the tower. Try not to damage any of the equipment. And remember, if you see smoke, don't joke. Call the authorities and notify them of the predicament immediately.
That doesn't that's not as that's not as entertaining as the as the bear. Where is he? Smokey the bear. Yes, indeed. Right then. Alright, well that was a hell of an experience and a half to listen to, wasn't it? I never realised that park rangers were all aliens. But apparently they're all aliens with jaws that can open like snakes. Spiffing. Right, now, where's the anomalometer that you mentioned before? Where exactly do you keep that infernal device? Are you sure I can't go to bed? I really want to go to bed. I feel like this is going to take me all frickin' night to figure this out. Okay, right. Let me have a look at the reporting service. Can you give me any more information about this? Honey never spoils. Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. Kitty aunt, I don't envy being the bloke who had to try and figure that out. Right then, so I need to find the temperature and the wind speed, look at the sky, and say that I haven't helped out anybody today because I've been too busy, and this has been reported by me. Right then. Let me stand up. There we are. Right, I have got to find some machinery. That looks like a vaguely machinery sort of thing. Right. Oh, do we measure wind speed in knots? I'd probably measure it in, like, I don't know, miles per hour or something, but never mind. What on earth does that say? I have nail baldies. Let's stand here and do it instead. 17 knots. Yes. Alright then. Oh goodness, you can turn the little screen on so you can see what it's doing. I'm going to walk around just in case the wind speed is different in different places. I imagine it's very low on the far side, or if the wind is coming from the far side of the tower. But, no, it seems relatively constant. Alright then, we figured that much out. Let's turn that off to save the battery. Make sure there's nobody sneaking around, dropping litter and starting fires. And then we will, we'll park our arse and we'll write the number in. The wind speed was 17 knots. It wasn't everything, I looked. Now we've got to figure out how under the sun we, measure the temperature. Can I put this thing back down? My hands were full. No, I actually wanted to put the bloody thing away, but never mind. There we are. What is this? This is a compass. Excellent. These are binoculars. This is excellent. This is a radio, which is bizarre that I haven't already got one over there, but never mind. There's some wine. Of course there is. Oh, look, and there's a thing here. The temperature was 55.3, if I could even read. 55.3. 45.3. Thank you. What is the conditions of the clouds? I should go have a look at them and make sure that they're not grubby. Clouds, yes. Sky, yes. Good. All of the things that are supposed to be there are still there. This is excellent. Right. Cloud, mist, clear, wind, rain, heat waves, blizzard, thunderstorm, or dust storm. You get dust storms in a forest? Sheesh. Right. This has been reported by not Cac Nelson, Jack Nelson. There we go. Do submissions. I wasn't sure if I'd put in the right weather conditions. What on earth are you blabbering on about? It's cloudy. Or is it a clear night? I don't know, clear to me. And a life you call that clear, mate. I'd hate to see what you think it looks like. Right, everyone else seems to think that everything's perfectly fine. Yes, I'm a slowpoke, but never mind. Are there any joke names, or are they all perfectly sensible names? No, they all look perfectly sensible to me. Isn't this a shame? Right then, let us go to bed. Yes, I have done this, and everything's fine. Actually, before we say that everything's fine, what's in the bin? What's in the bin? Tell me what's in the bin! I wish to see what's in the bin. There's apparently nothing in the bin, that's a shame. I would have liked to have seen what the last person tried to hide away by deleting it. Right, let me shut the door so I don't freeze my frickin' butt off, and then we'll go to sleep. We've already shut the door so you don't freeze your frickin' butt off. Oh, that's what you meant by a fire. I thought you just meant like a burning inferno in the middle of the room for some bizarre reason. There was no firewood. Oh, good damn. Not yet, I'm trying. You could have mentioned that earlier, my friend, but I might put some kerosene on. Oh, kitty, oh my goody heart. I spilled some coffee, don't mind me. Wrong bloody buttons. What is that beeping noise? Would you shut up? What is this noise? Shush, there's no firewood. Who's that? Oh, right, my predecessor. Okay, I was joking about using the gas to actually start the fire, because that seems like a massively overkill. I just got like a bit of paper and some kindling, but alright. Hey ho, they're the fire experts, they are the masters of the fire, and I certainly am none of these things. I really, really look forward to coming back drunk one evening, going to bed, and then realising in the middle of the night I really need to take a tinkle, because this is going to be a really dangerous set of ladders to come down. But never mind. Alright. Let us grab a bit of wood. Yes, right, alright then, we should take this with us, and there's some more gasoline there, if indeed we need it, which we probably do, given that I've poured most of it on the floor. But never mind, I'm sure the stench will not drive me out of the cabin immediately. Let us head back upstairs and see what we find. Right, let's see if I can put this in here. There we are. Need to light it up with a bit of gasoline. Perhaps. Actually, you know what? I'm going to, on the side of using the matches, perhaps. Right mouse button to open, and then left mouse button to use. I use gasoline. Oh, for crying out loud. This still seems really frickin' dangerous, if you ask me. Anything matches on top of an oven isn't in the slightest bit dangerous. We'll just pour that on the frickin' floor again. Good, and now it looks like I've left mustard all over the place. We'll try the matches again, shall we? I'm so bad at this. Hooray, we did it and everything! I do sincerely hope you're proud of me. Yep, and where there's smoke, there's fire, because my brain is working overtime trying to figure out how to do this. Yes, I've done that. Oh, Kitty, would you shut up, man? Let me take this and put it slightly further away. Admittedly, all of the rest of this is going to catch fire, but we need to mitigate the risk. Yes, I have done it. Goodness, stop being such a mother hen and let me sleep. Yes, I'd quite like to do the same myself. Good night. See you tomorrow. Not an astronaut. Can I turn the computer off? No, presumably not. No, presumably not. Never mind. We seems to be set so far in the past that we don't even know that climate change is a thing, so I suppose preserving electricity isn't important. Right. Me and my shadowless bod are going to go for a sleep. And we will see what the next day brings us. It said that this game was apparently 2 hours long, but somehow I doubt that we're only halfway through it. I feel it's going to take me a lot longer because I'm so utterly stupid. Yes, I read it the first time and the second time. Right. Giddy out. Remember what I said about being drunk and meandering down the stairs in the middle of the night? I'm going to part my arse and have a little listen. What's going on? Oh no, not this again. Hello? Is there anyone there? No, apparently not. Alright, well, convenient timing. I'm already up. Glad to see that the fire is still going strong. I should probably take a flashlight with me, actually. Where did I leave my light? Is that a light? Yes, here we are. Good, good, good. I don't need to take a tumble and hurt myself. On my first night, being out of my cabin gave me a strange feeling. Almost as if there was some sort of invisible barrier in front of me that was preventing me from going forward. Goodness! My word, we certainly don't do that around here. Mind you, we also don't have forest watchtowers, so perhaps I don't know what I'm talking about, but still. I mean, I feel sorry for the poor woodland nymph that was just wandering by and suddenly got a hair full of something they didn't expect. Yeah, I'd be howling that mournfully if I'd just got a face full of the hell was down there. A face full of something unmentionable. Can I go back down now? No. Well, fiddlesticks. I best just go to bed and forget about this horrific experience that I've just had. Please tell me I'm not going to do that with the other thing that needs to be relieved from my bod. Oh goodness. This is serene. Far more serene than it has any frickin' right to after the horrific crime we just committed. I've pressed button to take photo. Oh goodness, I can take an old Polaroid of something. Oh my giddy aunt. Press scroll to zoom. Yes indeed, it can get very fuzzy. I spy. What are you up to, friend? What are you doing? Mischievous man. I guess there's the radio tower. There's Little River. Don't see anybody doing mischief. Let's take there. Nice serene image. Boop. Hooray. Not entirely sure what that achieved, but never mind. I'll take it down to Snappy Snaps tomorrow and we'll get it all developed nicely. I get the impression that this is meant to be serene and relaxing, but at the same time I know that this is a horror game, so why am I just sitting here taking photographs of things and drinking coffee? Don't I have like a job to do? Does it want me to take a photograph of something specific? Or am I just doing this for the hell of it? I don't know. Press space to get off. No, not like that. Get your heads out of the gutter, and we'll get off this little stool or whatever it is that I'm sitting on. Right then, my giddy aunt, the frame rate. Has it been that bad the whole time? What? Oh, hello. Oh no, there was me thinking it was the Queen of Andorra. Yes, I'm coming. Yes, I'm here. What do you want? I'm sorry. What? Right, alright. Would you like me to go over there and clobber somebody for you? Let me have a look. Hang on, I need to know which way north is. Could you shush with this rather cheery music, please? My hands were full. Really, it takes both hands to hold a cup of coffee, does it? My giddy aunt, I put it in the sink, then I'll wash it later. Would you throw the bloody thing over there? Thank you tremendously. Right, which way is north? I think that way is north. Oh goodness, the smoke was white, indicative of a campfire. Right. That might be true, or it might be bollocks. I don't know. Yes? Yes, I do. Giddy aunt. I'm bashing my face in the bloody door. Yes, I see the smoke. My giddy aunt. Yes, you don't need to say everything twice, Connor. I'm not deaf. Oh, what a tragedy. Oh, right, like I would be presumptuous here. Indeed. Everything's so smokeliciously hot. Alright then, do you have any other details? Alright, I'll get my gun. Now this is worrying, because on the one hand, what is bear spray usually used for? Bizarrely, it's not for spraying at bears. But, alright, let me put this away and see if I can find my bear spray. What under the sun does that look like? Presumably a little sort of aerosol canister or something. That is not bear spray, that is a teapot. Bear spray, bear spray. Where would a man keep his bear spray? One has absolutely no knowledge of this. Is that it? It has a picture of a bear on it. Right then, I reckon I'm about ready. Can I take my flashlight with me as well in case it's dark? There we go. Right then, I reckon I am about giddy on. Yes, I can do splayage. Excellent. I'm glad that I'm prepared for any potential eventuality. Alrighty then. Let's go scampering off and find some mischievous camper who requires a spanking for being so very naughty. Alright, I think it was back down this way and then off to the right that we needed to go in order to find the Lacey Trail. I am not an expert in this department. In any department that this game wishes to put us into, I really don't know anything about anything. But, are you really convinced that you could defeat a bear with an aerosol can? Because I'm not. I feel like a small gun or a large missile might be useful for fighting a bear, but not a tiny can of air freshener. But hey-ho. I followed the trail that was leading me towards the smoke. And hark! I heard a scream! And a horror sound effect that's been knocking around longer than I have, which is interesting. No camping! Right, oh my god. Okay, right, what does it say? There's some little symbols here, probably cult symbols. Kitty on. Alright, did they get eaten by a bear? Maybe. Oh, whoa. I know I've been out of signal for a while, but sheesh. Calm down. Well, oh bloody hell, oh bloody hell, oh bloody hell, calm down! I like that these are the two photographs I took, though. That's nice attention to detail. Right, just got home. Here is ingredients. You will not believe how easy this is to throw together. Did you eat yet? Send pictures when you do. Blabbity, blabbity, blabbity. I've been out of touch. Yes, I know, and I am sorry. Right then. Where has the bear murdering occurred? The sun is that noise. Oh, it is a walkie-talkie. Oh, giddy aunt. I didn't mean to spray the walkie-talkie, sorry. This was a machete. My giddy aunt, are those legal? I mean, camping here isn't legal, but that's not really the point. Oh goodness, what's going over here? Emergency closed. Trail obstructed. Oh, goodness. How spooky. Who's there? There's nobody there. Show yourself at once. I have a bear spray. I'm not afraid to use it. Except if you stand like more than 3 meters away from me, in which case I'm basically defenseless, but never mind. Oh, and a river. Oh, nice. I think. Oh, I can walk in the river, and the world's thinnest canoe can be utilised in order to travel. Spiffing. Right then. Should we see if we can find any information? I seem to have some frying pans and some rope in order to get some really weird BDSM stuff going on. Excellent. Anything? Geeta, can I put this bear spray away for a second? Can I use this? No, seemingly not. Alright then, so there's nothing here that I can interact with. How many devices of murdering do you people require? You're going camping or killing? Alright, never mind. I reckon we've seen everything that there is to see, so let's head home, I reckon, now that they have all vanished. There's also like this barbed wire up here, which seems like it's seems like a bit overkill, but never mind. Alright, because it's not like there's any trees that you could just climb up and drop down on the other side. Should I put the fire out, perhaps? That seems like probably a good idea. I had to put it out. Yes, indeed. What am I going to do that with? Perhaps a bucket and some water from the river. Perhaps this is a sensible idea, given that I am an anti-fireologist. Alrighty then, let me dump some water on the fire. Sploosh. Indeed. I'm going to get some more, just in case. You can't be too careful when it comes to blazing infernos. You can be too careful when it comes to blazing infernos, because the game doesn't allow you to do that. Right, let's pop this down here. I'm sure they won't mind me borrowing it. I'll get my bear spray back so that I am prepared if any more Paddingtons decide to assault me. Right, well, I reckon we're about done then. we've sorted out the fire, and we haven't found any bodies. So this is good. I should probably get the hell out of here before any more bears turn up. I really do like these Fears to Fathom games because they often have a very nice slow burn. Less so in the first one, but the first one was shorter, for obvious reasons. But I like the nice slow burn, and it doesn't just throw an enemy in your face immediately, but it allows the creepiness to build up gently. As I hiked back to my tower through the dark, I couldn't shake the sense that something was terribly wrong. My mind couldn't help but think what might have happened. I feel like these could have been some subtitles while we were walking, because it seems like that's about it. Yes, here we go. We are back near our home away from home, or more our home away from the ground. But never mind. Yes, indeed. Okay then, let us head back to our little abode and send a message to Connor and let him know about the little miscreants that we didn't quite meet, because they got turned into meat. Also, another thing I like about these games is the little spooky details they have in them, like the little light that we saw somewhere down there, I think, where we were taking some photographs, I think it was, or the man out the window behind Billy and his little shack. So let me put this down and turn this off, if I can remember the button, and turn that off as well. There we are. Yes. Yeah, I like sort of the little details, sort of missable little spooks. They're quite nice. Right then. Hello, are you there? Connor? Right, okay, yes. Yes, because I haven't even said anything yet, but never mind. Yes, Mr. was campsite. You said that before. They never learn, do they? He seems very cross about life. What are you talking about? Has this been happening a lot? This is the third time this month alone. Goodness, that's a lot of miscreants. Anything else you noticed in those woods? Mention screams. Must have been one of those red foxes. They sound pretty much like a screaming lady at night. It was a manly scream. Because there's nothing more masculine than going out to the forest in the middle of the night and having a bit of a yell. I don't know what you're talking about, you guys, but I heard from the rangers that a lot of campers have been flocking to that area lately because of the disappearance of those 3 kids. Oh, goodness, they've been chasing the cryptids. About a month ago, they were hiking with their families. They went off the trail and just vanished. No trace of them since. What does this have to do with campers? People have started spreading rumors that the area might be haunted by some entities. Crazy, I know. You would think these rumors would scare people off, but apparently it's been the opposite. You should almost think the internet existed. Oh my giddy aunt. I only wish they were true. What, the rumors? Well, at least now you know why Mitch had to staff Tower 11 urgently. Oh, well, I'm glad that I can help. I hope I'm not the bait for the Wendigo. Anyway, thanks for staying vigilant. Oh, I did my best. Contact the authorities so they can take care of this commotion first thing in the morning. We can't tolerate these goons anymore. I like that word. It's not used often enough. I'll personally make sure they never set foot in this forest again. You're going to chop their feet off with a fire axe? Will do. Over and out. Bye-bye. Okay then, let's just do our various bits and pieces of chores that we need to do. Let me turn the little light on. There we are. Right. What is the speediness? Just as speedy as it was yesterday. Oh, tremendous. Okay, Dion, I'll get to you in a minute, madam. I've got to do my jobs first. The various different bits and pieces. Here we are, yes. It is 17 knots as last time. Yeah, shut up and leave me alone, madam. What was the other thing I needed to do? I needed the temperature, didn't I? 48.5. I have no idea if that's hot or cold or not, because we don't use Fahrenheit in this country. I can probably guess that 487 Fahrenheit is probably quite toasty, but I don't know. I don't know these things. Number of hikers assisted, none, because I don't find any. Reported by... Can I actually type whatever I want? Right, can I actually type, like... Oh, no, apparently I can't, because you run out of characters eventually. But, alright, fair dues. I was going to type mighty, but it didn't really work. Alright, what do the clouds look like? Now, this has got to be cloudy, right? We can't even see the frickin' moon, for crying out loud. Wherever under the sun the moon is. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. Seems like a tremendously bright moon, but never mind. Alright, should we try this again? Yes, it is definitely cloudy, and it was reported by me. What happens if I don't even put in the surname? Does it work? Yeah, apparently you can just put in whatever the hell you want. Cool. That's nice. Okie dokie then, we have done that, and now we are ready to go to sleep. I hope. Too hungry to go to bed without food. Oh my giddy aunt. The sundry tasks of daily life. What should we eat? There's a casserole here. We can make the casserole thing that she mentioned. Oh, bollocks. Looking at the photo makes my stomach growl. As a matter of fact, let me try the recipe now. Oh, no. There's no way in hell I'm going to be able to achieve this. Alright. Place all ingredients in casserole. Bake at 420 degrees for for several minutes. Alright then, let me see if I can find some various bits and pieces in order to cook this. Is this pasta? Brrr. Yes, I agree, it's chilly in here, but that's because it's October. Let me put this in here. What? I wasn't sure that went in, but it's pasta. Isn't it? Is it not pasta? Giddy, put the bloody thing down then. Spork, yes. Potato pops. Yes. Father's made out of potatoes. Of course they are. Where's the bloody pasta, for crying out loud? Mozzarella. Do we need some more mozzarella? There we are. Good. Okay. I think we needed the pepperoni as well. I can't remember. He's probably making a pizza than a casserole. But never mind. There we are. What else did we need? We've done the pepperoni, we've done the mozzarella, diced tomatoes, some marinara, and some uncooked pasta. That's mince, we don't want that. That is steak, don't want that. That is baked beans, don't want that. Not a university. I say we don't want the baked beans. Be rid of the bloody things. What do we got in here? Diced tomatoes. Yes. Giddy out. Sorry. Even I couldn't make that joke. Would you go away? Milk. Yes, indeed. And not malk like last time, of which I'm grateful. Where under the sun do you keep the bloody pasta in this place? Do we need this stuff? Here we are. Splat. I feel like I probably should have put the pasta in first. Gold eggs. Ham. Yeah, where's the pasta, for crying out loud? Is this not pasta? Looks like pasta to me. I don't know. We put other stuff in it. Make the world's worst casserole. And just chuck in like a load of beans and some sardines as well. Oh my giddy aunt. That would be disgusting, but also quite funny. Alright, maybe you don't keep pasta in the fridge. Maybe you keep it somewhere else, like in a pot or something. Oh, here we are. Yes, this was about right. Macaroni. I don't think you're just supposed to like splodge it in. I think you're supposed to like. I cannot claim to know these things. Right, pop in oven, close oven, and in meantime, for 45 minutes, we can try and restock the frickin' fridge. Oh my giddy aunt. Well, this is doing tremendously. Yes, I'm just a little bit busy with the fridge. Yeah, why do you not know my name, you rude man? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Hello. What is it? That's nice. Did they say they were going to go over there with chop them to bits with hammers? They'll release the rabid bears and everything will be better. Alright. I'm doing my best. Good night. Good night. Right then. Oh my Gideon. Oh goodness, that was a long-winded conversation, wasn't it? Man, like, can I get anything back in this feckin' fridge? No. Oh, hang on, that might have gone in a little bit. Perfect! Brilliant! Excellent! I don't know what I want to do. I don't know why I want to do this. Can I litter? Yeah, I threw it off the top. I love that the developer predicted that people would do this. I'm a vegetarian, we're not going to be eating any of this rubbish. Yep. I'm going to starve myself to death by chucking all of this crap off the roof. No, the thing that makes me laugh is the little text about chucking it off the tower tells me the developer predicted that some prat would do this. Right. Oh my giddy aunt. I liked eating in bed. Fair enough. I'm glad that I'm not even going to get a spoon or anything. I'm just going to sit here and just grab it with my mittens. Sorry, I don't know why I found that little trifecta of a fridge that you can't restack, a load of food that you can chuck off the balcony, and just eating this with my face is quite amusing. Right, sorry, shall we try that again? Can I eat? Yes, yum. Eat with face. I still feel like this is more of a pizza than it is a casserole, but never mind. Okay, right, never mind, none of that ridiculous frivolity. Let's just realise we're not actually in bed, we're just on the bed, but, never mind. We should probably actually go outside and make sure there's no more fire there, but never mind. I was already full. Well, then why did you make such a big one, you blithering imbecile? Never mind, let's put it in the fridge, because I'm good at that. Oh. Oh, I thought you could stack things in the fridge by clicking on them. But you can't. Oh well, never mind. I'm sure those eggs won't go in the slightest bit rotten. Oh, giddy aunt. Oh, man alive. Oh, no, we're going to go down for the wood again. Oh, man alive. And let me get my light. Okay. Okay, my voice is a little sore, so we're just going to have a quick jump cut while I get the fire going in order to let it rest for 30 seconds, and we just make sure there's no more fire around. No, seeming not. Right then, to the wood store we go. I didn't get it on the floor this time. I do hope you're proud of me. I'm going to chuck it over here with the rest of the mess. Right, good. Yeah, just chuck that on the carpet. Fantastic. There we go. I'll just chuck this here on this very hot surface because that isn't in the slightest bit dangerous. Right then, turn the light off so that we can sleep and go to bed. I've closed the boards outside before heading to bed. What boards? What earth are you blabbering on about? Do you mean the shutters? So what's with the Hawaiian music? I don't know. Oh, why do I have these massive boards here? Why don't I have just, like, blinds or something? I would see much more... Nearly fell off. Sorry about that. Right, I didn't realise that that's what these were. I did notice that these windows could be seen through, as they weren't earlier, but, I was a bit... I didn't realise that was something quite so mechanical. I assumed it was something a little simpler. Right, no more mischief going on down there, is there? Not that I see. Okie dokie then. Let's turn the light off and go to sleep. Excellent. I'm glad that we can succeed in at least one thing. Because goodness knows I'm not very good at the rest of it. Oh good. Another wake-up call. I woke up by a feeling that caused my eyes to drift open. Oh goodness! There's some sort of big horny demon out there. A big horny demon! Hello, big horny demon. There was something very strange going on that night. Where are you, horny demon? Oh! Good afternoon. Where can I go back to exactly? Something strange. Here we are. Right. I'm terribly sorry. I assumed that was just a jump scare, and that when you stepped out, they'd just be gone. Oh goodness. I do apologise. It didn't strike me even for a moment that I might actually be able to die. Never mind. Where is the horny demon gone? There is the horny demon. Hello, horny demon friend. Hello, where have you gone? Something very strange going on that night, yes, I agree. I turn the light on so you can see what we're doing. There we are. Where's my axe? And get some gasoline. I'll pour gasoline over you and chuck a match at you, you great big beast. Maybe I should hide somewhere. I'm going to hide behind this little box. You definitely won't see me. It seems to have worked brilliantly. Perhaps I could assault him with a frying pan. Can I actually pick up this frying pan? It says I seem to be able to click on this, except nothing's happening. You know what? I don't get paid enough for this. I'm going back to bed. Oh, I can hide under the bed. Oh, not this again. Perhaps he's gone. Is this picking up the right microphone last time? Because last time we did this, it was a massive pain in the arse because it picked up the microphone in the camera rather than the microphone in the front of me, but never mind. Perhaps he's gone. I felt a presence outside. Oh, I didn't realize it was psychic. Now use the computer. What does Smiley have to say about the situation? What does Smiley think we should do? Yeah, I really... The trouble is that the computers don't really like using devices for multiple things at the same time. So, I think the problem was the microphone was already being used for the recording, so we didn't want to double that up by sending the microphone signal somewhere else as well. But, what do you think I should do, Smiley? Yes, you. What do you think I should do? How's your day going? Not tremendously. I'm about to get murdered. By helping me to not get murdered. Mount Everest is the world's tallest mountain and continues to grow about 1/4 of an inch taller each year due to tectonic plate movements. Oh, goodness. I see the pills are taking a very long time indeed to work. Right then, I presume that I still can't go to sleep. No, I felt as if I was being watched. I don't really know by whom. Well, presumably by the horny demon of mischief. Oh! I forgot. I've got a weapon, ain't I? Oh, goodness, there's a spooky face. We're a spooky demon person. Hello, spooky face. I didn't know what to make of it at the moment. That's a surprisingly cordial way of describing it. The only logical thing I could think of was to contact Connor. Hello? Oh, goodness, he's gone. This is excellent. Oh, he actually has. This genuinely surprises me. Which is bizarre, because that's what I was expecting to have happened earlier, but, you know, my expectations have been proven wrong. Right, let me spray you. Let me spray. There we go. Excellent. Now that situation has been thoroughly corrected, I'm going to chuck this over here, because I've got no idea how to use it, so I might as well just use it as a coaster at this point, and park my arse and have a chat with somebody. Hello? I know you're probably asleep, but I need some help. Hello? It's very important and urgent.
You haven't any idea what time it is?
There's something scary outside.
This morning?
There was a big skull.
Tell you what, guys. It's probably best to ignore these kids messing around. I suspect that's what Marley got tired of.
Oh, what if it's not a prank? What if it's a demon?
Kids can be pretty creative with these pranks. You're watching too many horror movies. You think that would be funny?
This feels real. I don't feel like this is some sort of ritual of a cult.
We're in the middle of nowhere.
Well, isn't that where cults tend to be? Hence why they're so infrequently seen.
Alright, here's what we'll do. I'll send someone to check in on you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Just lock your door.
Oh, there's a lock on the door? Oh, I never realised that.
Can't do much in the dark.
Alright, fair enough.
Morning before you know it. Better get some sleep, Jack.
Oh, he's finally learned my name after about 3 days. Thank you, sorry for pestering you. What do you mean he didn't make any sense? He said some perfectly reasonable things. There's not much else I could have done in the dark. If that guy ever comes back, I'm gonna stand here, I'll top this trail, I'm gonna unzip my trousers, and he's gonna severely regret that he ever came within 15 meters of me. Right then, let's go back to bed. Snooze time. So, are we dealing with like a cold thing? Because again, that's a vaguely human horror, at least if they are not believing in anything real. Next day, I woke up not being so sure if last night was real or just a dream. Connor tried to reason it as a harmless prank by some mischievous children, but there's something about that night that felt darker. There was something strange happening in these woods. Goodness. Oh. So we're not going to have another lovely, serene day of taking photographs and sipping coffee. Instead, we're going to have a peek at basically nothing. I occupied most of my days with a simple maintenance in and out of the tower. What is the point of this? I can't see anything, or by scanning the density of the trees all around me. What am I looking at? These binoculars are so grubby. My paranoia for these woods only grew after last night, which led me to be extra vigilant moving forward. What am I looking for? All I can see is fuzz. All I see is fuzz. There might be trees, or there might just be stains on the glasses. It's difficult to know. I really am not sure what I'm looking for. I can't like get up or anything. I can't move any further down than this. And I can zoom in at decent ways, but well, I thought I could see a figure standing there, but no, I don't think so. Anything over there? Goodness only knows. I genuinely cannot see anything. Am I looking for smoke or something? Again, I don't see anything. But frankly, I can see better with my own eyes than I can see with these infernal things. But never mind. No, apparently I'm supposed to be looking for something. Oh, hold left mouse button to clean. Oh, I didn't see that before. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. I'm really freaking bad at reading. Never mind, let me try and actually get this properly clean. There we go. There we are. Now I can actually see what I'm bloody doing. Sort of. Okay, it's a little easier to see now, but still not tremendously so, and I'm still not entirely sure what it is that I'm looking for. But, alright. Well, I guess we've had a look, we've decided that everything's a bit rubbish and a bit naff, so we're just going to, we're going to go home again. Oh, can I peek? Can I peek? What is going on over there? All giddy, aren't this is too close for comfort. Oh, there's nothing to be seen, unfortunately. There's also no chimney, implying that there's no fire there, but never mind. Curious. Alright then, it's a shame. I thought there might be like a little Easter egg and you could see some sort of little bit of mischief going on over there if you had a peek. But no, apparently we can't. Alright then, I guess I need to make my weather report.
Hello?
And go to bed.
Is anyone there?
Who's that?
I need help.
Oh no, it's one of the hikers, isn't it?
Someone answer.
Alright mate, there's no just something cross about life. I'm the one who's got to live here and work here, mate. You're the one on holiday. Shush.
Can anyone hear me?
Hello.
Thank goodness. I'm lost, and I'm really starting to freak out.
It's going to be alright. Just calm down and tell me where you are.
I don't even know where to start. I went out to explore the area and lost track of time. And now it's dark, and I can't remember the trail back to my truck.
Right, so basically you're a hiker who has no understanding of how to go hiking. Do you have a compass?
I think I'm lost.
Can you describe your clothing? What kind of phone call do you think this is, mate? What equipment do you have
I
with
have a
you?
flashlight, a compass, a fully charged two-way radio, a flare gun, and some of my camping equipment.
We'll just fire the flagel off into the air. I'll find you eventually. Do you know where you are?
I'm in the middle of the woods. On the
Oh,
trail
very
surrounded by
helpful.
trees. Everything looks different at night.
So you're in the woods and there's trees around. Gee, I couldn't have guessed that that's what the situation might be. I don't know, any distinctive landmarks, any mountains, any rivers?
I thought
No?
shooting a few flare gun shots might get someone's attention, but no one's come yet.
That's alright, I shall try to
All I
find
did was
you.
flare the trees and make everything look even scarier. I just want to find a way out of here.
Alright, which direction are you looking?
I'm walking towards west right now because I remember walking east when I came here.
Well, that's vaguely sensible.
I remember passing a small stream earlier.
There can only be about 65 of these around.
Oh, thank goodness. I see it.
You see
I'm
what?
at a trail intersection now, but I can't remember if I should take the right trail or the left to get back to the trailhead. Can you help me?
Oh gosh, alright. Let me have a look on a wee map. Oh my Gideon. Oh my Gideon! This is gonna go really, really freaking badly. Where under the sun could he be then? So he's travelling west. Never eat shredded wheat. Right, sorry. In that, Echoes of the Abyss game, I got my...
Are you still there?
Yes, I'm just having a look at them.
Pretty similar.
I get that, but...
So anxious about making a mistake and going further away from the road. Please help.
I'm going to, if you would ever shut up and let me figure it out. Yeah, in that Echoes of the Abyss game, I kind of got my my east and west muddled, so I'm trying to do it correctly this time. Alright, where could he be? There must be like a east... like a left and right junction that's roughly facing in sort of this direction. Maybe here? He said he passed a stream, but that's more of a lake. Sorry about that. I thought I could hear a bizarre popping noise coming through the speakers. Never mind that. Yeah, he said he was in like a forestry bit. And this looks like sort of like a foresty bit here. Or maybe along here. Maybe he's here? Oh no, this is a river, isn't it? Sorry, I should be looking at the trails, not the rivers. I'm being stupid. Maybe he's here? Yeah, I think he should go left. Because look, here's the foresty bit, and here's the river he was talking about, and he's facing west, and he's got a left and a right in front of him. So I reckon he should go left. Right.
I'm at a trail intersection now, but I can't remember if... I knew it! I thought it was familiar.
I did it right and everything.
I trusted myself with this decision. Thanks for helping me through this.
That's alright. I hope you reached the truck safely. Have you been eaten? I think he's been eaten. Yep, eaten by a bear.
I'm right here!
What?
I hear you!
Oh, my ear! What the hell are you talking
I
about?
hear your whistles.
I'm not whistling. I'm in my tower.
What? I see you behind the trees to my right.
What? There couldn't be anyone else in the bloody forest tonight? It's definitely not me.
You're freaking me out.
Oh, goodness, there's somebody at the door. It must be the postman. Hello? I'm gonna get my bloody bear spray. Where'd I leave my bloody bear spray? Seriously, where the hell did I leave my bloody bear spray? Here's my bloody bear spray. There's somebody there. I'm going to hide under the bed. The thing about playing this game is that I have to turn the speakers off during the moments like these, because of course I'm not using headphones, so if I leave the speakers on, the sounds will be picked up by the microphone, which is less than optimal, but other than that, everything's going spiffingly. Oh, apparently he's still there. Alright, this seems stupid, but I'm going to open the door and see what happens. Oh goodness, it's Billy! Kitty, aren't you a scary looking man? What took you so long? I was in bed with a cylindrical shaped object. Don't mind what I was doing with it. I've been knocking for hours. I was just to check in on you. What were you doing? I was assisting a hiker who got lost. At this hour? Oh dear. Anyways, have your tower supplies here. Just the usual essentials, like bear spray and pasta and saucepans. Mainly stuff that I chucked off the roof earlier. I'm going to pass out if I keep holding this for one more second. Right, sorry. Let me take that from you. Awkward silence. What were you doing out there last night? What do you mean? Up north? Why were you there? I wouldn't screw around out there. I had to go and investigate some campfire smoke. Right. Sorry about that impromptu jump cut. Horrific interruption occurred which delayed the recording by over an hour, but never mind, all of that has been sorted out now, and if anything else goes wrong in this recording I will tear my hair out. But, on the plus side, my voice is feeling less rough now, so isn't that just marvellous? And we have Billy, with his still surprisingly terrifying face. I tell you who he reminds me of. Just looking at him with a fresh set of eyes now, he reminds me of the guy from Mass Effect. Which is a bit weird. But never mind. I'm sure he won't go around gallivanting with aliens. Right here. What were you doing out here last night? Up north. Oh yeah, we were investigating the campsite, weren't we? I'd almost forgotten about that. Righty then. Bobcats and bears! Brigands of all sorts. You should be careful out there. The woods aren't normal. There is stuff out there that would love to get a piece of you. Well, it's good to know that I'm desirable to at least one creature on this planet. Right then. Giddy aunt. Not to mention you'd be quite a distance from help if, in fact, anything happened. I've got quite enough to keep me occupied. Here. Indeed, it is a busy job. I've been hearing you've been a bit on edge. Is everything alright? Just getting used to the new equipment, or mentioned the freaky skull. No, we're definitely going whole hog on the freaky skull. Oh, you say that a lot, don't you? Did you take a photo of it before cleaning up? No, because I didn't want a reminder of the thing. You know it's best we don't dwell on these things. Besides, we can't do anything without the evidence. Right. Alright. Presumably the skull is still somewhere. I can only imagine that I booted it off the veranda and it fell down to the ground below. Presumably we can dig it up and find it again. Can I follow him? How far can you actually follow him? Is there another invisible barrier? I was too hungry. Oh, alright then. We're not going to follow him into the darkness. We're going to have to have a bit of dinner, which admittedly I am probably quite hungry given the fact that I haven't... I don't know where I'm going to put this, I guess I'm going to put it here. Given that I seem to have chucked most of my food off the balcony. But never mind. Right then, do I need to make my report for the evening? Before any other mischief occurs. Right. Goodness, 'tis a windy night. Must have had curry beforehand. Alright then, what was it, 24? I genuinely wasn't paying any attention. I do sincerely apologise. I have forgotten how to play the bleeding game. Right then, let me put this down here and get back in my bum-holding device, and we shall put some numbers in here. So it is a whole 24 knots, if that's a lot. I don't actually know. Yes, there we are. Yeah, that's the same thing as before. Now to worry about in that department. What do we have here? 56.6. Goodness, that is a whole 6 degrees warmer than yesterday. That sounds quite toasty indeed. Does it matter if I get this wrong? I genuinely have no idea. I helped a person today. Do I get like a free coffee if I help a whole half dozen of them? I do sincerely hope so. What are the clouds like this evening? Bit cloudy, but not terrible. We can probably mark that as a clear night. Let me move some of these things down. Bash my brain in the process with a few boards. Put these ones down as well. Thank you. Oh, there's a barrier here. Well, doggone it. Crying out loud. While replaying through the game, from waking up this morning and thinking that last night was a dream, with the binoculars and having to clean them, I was reminded of... What's the other information? Oh yeah, it was clear skies, isn't it? Clear skies. I noticed that when you're looking with the binoculars, you can actually see one of the warning flares going off from the hiker, which is interesting. So, can we literally write anything here? Yeah, apparently we can submit this, but oh, wasn't sure if I'd put in the right weather. What are you talking about? It's fine. What do you mean wind? Of course there's wind. There's always a bit of wind. I don't know. It says windy then. Yeah, there we are. Apparently that's fine. Yep, there we are. Oh no, I put dingbot. I meant to say dingbat. Never mind. Oh no, actually that might have been dingbat actually, because look, that's presumably Clark. And that doesn't look like an A. That looks more like an O, but hey ho. Yes, it is all very windy around here. Goodness, someone's been a busy old Joshua out there helping like some sort of good Samaritan. Either that or it's the same bloke who got into a pickle 3 times in a row. Presumably you want me to eat. I was too hungry to go to bed without food. How the hell do I get this box open? Goodness only knows. What should we cook? Oh, can I finish the... I feel like we ate more of that. I feel like we ate more like 3/4 of it. Do you want me to sit down on the bed again? Yes, apparently you do. The food was cold. Oh. Because apparently that matters. Does it matter that it was eaten yesterday? No. Should we microwave it? No, I suppose so. How is it going to be able to turn around like that? That's not going to... Oh, giddy on. I'm not convinced that being able to rotate these things is massively important for microwaving things, but I presume they wouldn't put turntables in them if they weren't necessary. Do you want me to make another fire? You probably do, don't you? Alright then, while that's cooking... And a lorry reverses. No, not while that's cooking. I won't go downstairs, and I won't get some firewood, and I won't make a fire so that it's nice and cosy for when we eat our dinner. Yes, I remember you saying that before, friend. Then, I suppose I'll have to eat first. Yeah, I feel like it was closer to that amount that was left. It's so wet. It's such a wet, guttural, plappy noise. It's not pleasant. I don't enjoy listening to it. But listen to it, I must. And so must you as well, if the recording's working properly. Right then, can we get up and put this in the sink to be washed in the morning? That... Again, that is not the sound of a piece of metal making contact with another piece of metal. It's more like the sound of somebody sitting in a great big bowl of porridge. Someone with a very big bottom sitting in a big bowl of porridge. Right, can we go to bed? No, of course not. Alright then, we will make the wood stove very lit indeed. I keep seeing these bobbing trees and thinking that their heads bobbing around. I don't think they ever are. The thing is as you play these games, the ones that have a slower burn to them, you kind of develop a level of emotional fortitude, and the little scares that come along at the beginning of the game help to harden you to any more serious scares. Ow! Good afternoon, you belly-bulging bald bastard. Who the hell are you? No need to be alarmed. I am a worker. Yes, I work at making sure that people are still alive and not inside of their skin. I was doing some routine maintenance on the radio tower back there. Thought I'd say hi to the new guy everyone's been talking about. Oh, how very kind of you. What's your name? Names can be deceiving. Call me Salis. Yellow. I'm sorry, what? I'm very confused. How does that make any sense? It's a pleasure to meet you. You usually working this late? Every Sunday, just trying to keep the communication lines running. We must ensure that the right messages reach the right places, wouldn't you agree? Indeed, we rely on information about fire sightings. Indeed. But some fires are meant to burn, and no amount of prevention can stop them. Unfortunately, not the fire in your eyes, for you don't seem to have any eyes, but never mind. Certainly got a fire in his belly, certainly enough room for it. Nature has its own plans. Some things cannot be controlled, no matter how hard we try. And sometimes disasters are just another form of cleansing, a way for the land to purify itself. You are absolutely balmy, but never mind, it's fine. It's rather late, and I have a whole belly worth of casserole. Do not normally record this late in the day, so please forgive me. That I really need to eject off the balcony of my place, so you'll forgive me if I evict myself from this location. Good night. Hope you sleep well, but remember, curiosity can lead to places you'd rather not go. Well, that's certainly better than the line about the feline and the fatality. Farewell. I'll try. The guy gave me the creepiest vibes. Yes, I feel like clobbering him with a log or two would perhaps be a sensible plan, but never mind. What's that? Oh, I think it's like some overalls, something. Sorry, I thought it was a rifle, but I don't believe any such thing is true. Right then. Interesting, because this seems to be set in like the... Although, mind you, the operating system's at 98, wasn't it? So yeah, probably around the 90s. This is meant to be set sort of late 90s, early 2000s maybe. I feel like bear spray is a relatively recent invention. Or perhaps I'm wrong, and it's just recent that it's kind of come into the more public awareness as people use it for self-defense rather than bear repellent. Right, let me put this in here, and see, why don't we use this, right? Why don't we use this newspaper, which is slightly too fuzzy to read? It says market investments at biggest bank. Oh no, biggest risk. Ah, investments are risky. Yeah. You don't need a degree in economics to know that. Right. If I could avoid pouring this all over the floor, that would be a small miracle. Right, chuck it over there. Yeah, I don't know, bear spray seems more modern than the early 2000s, but maybe it's been around in professional circles for longer. I don't know.
Don't tell me you're not in there.
I am. How would I tell you that I wasn't here if I wasn't here? Because if I wasn't here, I wouldn't be near my radio, would I?
New guy. You there?
Yes, and if I never get let out of the dialogue tree, then I'd be allowed to stretch my legs out properly. That's better. I'd be able to tell you. Yes, this is me. I'm here.
I've been trying to reach you for a while now. Where have you been?
I ran into a crazy person.
Into who?
A guy maintaining the radio tower. You must know him. He's very memorable in the sense that meeting him creates such traumatic scars on your brain that even with several thousands of dollars worth of therapy, you wouldn't forget him. Yeah, I know. There's no such person, is there?
Just about yesterday.
What?
You trying to yank my chain now?
Oh, I thought I was the only person who said that. Oh, never mind.
My radio tower's been out of service for ages now.
You don't say.
Closed down years ago after a lightning strike fried its systems. Its repair costs were deemed too costly.
Goodness, the plot
Repair
thickens.
was postponed until the next big funding, which is no time soon, according to Mitch.
Who was it then that I was talking to?
If what you're saying is true, it could be another one of those goons playing pranks on you.
I like it when you say goons. It sounds silly.
Knew your name. You think he's been listening?
What, listening into the radio transmissions? I don't know, maybe.
Disguising as a staff member is strictly forbidden according to park guidelines.
I think that's. I think basically impersonating people of authority is basically against the law, regardless of whether it's written down or not.
Get his information, or take a photo. We need to figure this out.
Could I not just like assault him with an axe? I mean, you know, 2 birds, 1 stone, or 2 goons, 1 axe. I don't know. I'll do my
I'm
best.
seeing that you've already reported. I think I'm gonna hit the sack now.
I did good, didn't I?
Signing off. Over and out.
Good night. Good night. Right then. Presuming that nothing else wishes to explode. I still, honestly, just seriously, does this not look like slightly washed out Marmite? Like, honestly, there's something freakish about the similarity of the colour there. But no, everything seems to be completely fine. Well, you know, apart from, like, everything. But other than everything, everything's fine. Right then, let's have a snooze. Do with a snooze after a day like this, actually. Goodness. My unease was starting to grow with every passing day. When I signed off last night, I told myself that it was just a change of environment that I needed to get used to. The strangers I'd seen so far in the woods was not enough to cause alarm, but that was soon to change. 2 nights later. Well, I'm glad we at least had 1 night of peace, rather than having a whole night spent in pieces. Oh goodness, it's raining! Yes, of course. Not like I can go anywhere in this weather.
Good news. Just heard from the HQ. They say we've got a new system update on the computer.
Oh, good.
They'll let you know. They say it's an important security update.
Ah, yes, all of those hackers trying to steal our weather reports so that they can extort us with the temperature readings. Right. You'll forgive me if I have no understanding of any more austere information. Alright.
Snoopers, I guess.
Alright then. Do you know how to do that?
Well, to be honest with you, all this new technology is not really my thing.
No, not really mine either, that's why I asked.
Dare I say it, these computers are probably going to take all our jobs one day.
You do need a degree in economics to have a full and informed debate about that, but we're not going to do that today.
For now, use the console to run the new system update.
Oh gosh, I forgot about that.
Man like you can figure it out.
I mean, probably. Thank you for giving me the information. I'll do my best. Right then. Seriously, does this have a... Oh no, this must have some kind of connection to the internet. Otherwise, where do the reports go? They don't go by bloody telegram, do they, Phil? Honestly, wake up, you 20th century dirt brain. Right, what did I need to do for CHK chucked. Yes. Oh goodness, all sorts of updates I need to do. What do I type to do them? I don't know. I don't know how to install these things. How do I do that? Oh, here we are. Update with package code. Do I have the package code? What is the code of my package? Here it is. So what do? I do update and then I do this code. Okay then. I should like to update. No, I should like to update my ability to frickin' spell. Was that 4346084? Go! Oh, darn it. Do I just do update? Update package? I did! Oh, you want me to do the update and then you want me to... I have to do it bit by bit. I have to do it brick by brick instead of, like, you know, just bashing my head into the box all day long. There we go. Idiot. What? Serviceable lines? Busy lines? Please enter an active line. I'm sorry, what? Okay, I guess I'll go 1048. I don't know. Is it... Oh. What? You said that was a serviceable line. Oh, and then what about 5987? Oh, for crying out loud. What about 5487? Hooray! We did it and everything. Oh goodness, they changed the wallpaper. Your system is now up to date and the fire alarm's gone off. Oh, whoopty frickin' doodle. It's very dark in here. Where under the sun is my light? Is it over here where I left it last time? Hopefully, yes. Now, how do I turn this thing on? There we go. That's a bit better. Now, the power's out, so probably we need to go downstairs and activate the generator. Do I have an umbrella or a raincoat? Or, you know, or anything other than very wet hair? The answer to that question is probably no. Alright, let's go downstairs and see if we can mend the generator. We'll see if it's some sort of mischievous prank where somebody has been pouring lemonade into my generator instead of oil. Generator ran out of gas. Oh, I completely forgot about that. They did say I was supposed to do that very intermittently, and I totally forgot about it. Right, here is the gas canister. We can... Okay, I think you've slightly overdone the animation on that tree, but other than that, things are going quite swimmingly. In fact, if this rain doesn't let up, we might be swimming in a few minutes. Okay, let me see if I can put this in here. Here we are, yes. Pour in some gas. Excellent! We did a good job today. It's getting cold. Oh, giddy aunt. Can we at least do it in the box this time, instead of just doing it on the local wildlife? Dear, oh dear, oh dear. You do know that you have to live right around here, mate. You know, you're only going to come back to it when you come downstairs in the morning. Right. Do I... Oh, my giddy aunt. Oh, my giddy aunt. Oh, my giddy aunt. Can I shut the door? There we are. I'm sorry, I can hide in here? Oh, alright then. No. I didn't need to look at that, for goodness sake. Why does this developer keep making that a feature? It's not a feature that any of us needed, and none of us want. Is it quite finished? Is there some sort of flush? Okay, right, let me get the hell out of here with this bizarrely transparent door. Some sort of door made of a one-way mirror. Not one-way mirror, I meant two-way mirror. I can't remember what I mean. Oh. The game has decided it's sick of me complaining and has decided to boot me out. Alright then. Time was flying by. Connor's generator was under maintenance, which meant I had to cover his area for a few days. When there were no fires going, the only thing I had to do was check in with Connor twice a day. That might have been the only time I ever spoke, unless I was speaking to myself. Goodness, that's a little depressing and reminds me of an earlier point in my life. Right, let's move on from that. What's this? Who's he speaking to?
I know it's late, but you're gonna want to see this one, Jack.
Oh, he's talking to me. I thought I was overhearing a conversation he was having about someone else.
Jack?
I'm coming. Let me get out of bed, for goodness sake. Yes, I'm coming in a minute. Let me get my slippers on. Phone, young whippersnapper. Shush.
You copy?
Yes, I'm here. What do you want?
Tell you what, I don't have the energy to do this right now.
Why? What's going on?
My ass, working on that old piece of garbage generator. Now I'm seeing this.
Seeing what?
More smoke to my west. But we got
Oh,
another
my giddy aunts.
appears to be in your sector. You see the campsite from your end?
Oh, I'll go have a look. Goodness. Mischievous little people, aren't they? Dear oh, dear oh. Now what? I haven't even finished yet.
You know what? I don't have it in me to deal with this crap tonight. I'm gonna let you deal with this one.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for letting me do that. I feel so very privileged.
Don't run away this time. Take your photos and IDs. If things get worse, don't hesitate to call HQ for help. Update me tomorrow morning. I'm gonna get some rest.
Alright, I shall do my best. Right then, let me get my flashlight. Here we are. And let me get my bear spray. Excellent. I really don't think I took the frickin' axe at me once in a blue moon, but never mind. Right then, where's the smoke? There's the smoke! In fact, I see it. I spy it with my eyes. In fact, it's on the wrong side of the river, which is going to make life a little difficult for me. Never mind. There was a I don't feel safe going downstairs. I've got the bear spray. What more does a man need to feel safe when going downstairs than bear spray? I'm sorry. What? I'm really confused. What under the sun did you want me to do then? You can do just go back to bed. How'd you check the camp? Well, mate, you've kind of got me stuck between the devil and the deep blue sea here. You won't go to bed because you want to check the camp, and you won't go to the camp because you don't feel safe. So, what precisely between here and eternity is it that you want me to do? I don't know. Do I need to call someone? No. Do I need to do something on the computer? I don't know. Look, this is us. I think it's on the far side of here, yes, because look, there's this bridge we can go over here that we came across. Yes, indeed. I don't know, has anything else changed? Can I access the bin now? No, I can't. Do we have a look at this? Oh, we did, there's other things in here. Oh, goodness, we might have time to look at those later, or we might not, I don't know. It depends, this video is probably already dragged on longer than it has any right to, as it is. So what do I need to do then? I can see. Oh, do you want me to, like, get the binoculars, perhaps, and have a wee look at the situation and assess it before we go over there and clobber them? Oh, goodness, they're having a sacrifice. I didn't know what to make of it. The only thing that made sense this time was to take evidence of it. Well, how am I going to do that exactly? With my camera, one presumes, although I have actually no memory of what the camera looked like. Alright, we must have a camera around here somewhere. That's a bottle of wine. You can't make evidence with that, but you can maybe destroy evidence by destroying people's memories. Cameras. I know I should be being a little bit more expedient with this, but I actually genuinely cannot remember where under the sun my camera is. I must have a camera somewhere. I do have a camera somewhere, don't I? Oh, come on, I must have a camera. What's that? I have no idea what that says. Cameras. Why is there no cameras? Maybe it's still downstairs. It's not in here, is it? Presumably not. Alright, let me get my bear spray. Let me see, can I go back downstairs? Maybe my camera's in the utility shed? Possibly, imagine why that would be the case. No, you still don't want me to go downstairs. Alright then, where's my, Sorry, I thought I saw another fire down there. No, I must have a camera, because that's what you want me to do. That's what you want me to use to take evidence, isn't it? But where is my camera? I don't know. I remember having one, because I remember taking those photographs that I sent to, that I sent here. I feel like this game makes less use of the texting mechanics than the other games do, which is a bit of a shame, but it kind of makes sense, that we're using radios instead. Seriously, where the hell is my camera? It must be here somewhere. What? No translation found for fell off map. What the hell are you talking about? Right, apparently you don't find the camera, you just have the camera glued to your arms or something. Right then. I also do not think there was a camera this good in the 90s. I also don't think there's a camera this good today, but never mind. Oh goodness, they have spotted me. I'd better go and hide, hadn't I? Yep, they're after me. Yes, it's alright, I have seen them. They're not completely stupid. Right, let me turn this off and get under here. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I had to make a run. Oh, yes, my exercise, of course, to turn the speakers back up again as well. Sorry about that. Yeah, you actually know more about what just happened than I did, because of course, Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Goodbye. Right. You heard the sound during that, and I didn't, of course, because I had to turn the speakers off. Right, sorry about that. I am going to run away, I suppose. Oh. Well, that didn't work. Oh, dear. Oh, good. Please tell me, would you please stop staring at me, you weird, culty kook? Oh, giddy up. Where's it going to put me back to? Probably back to the point where I woke up, which is going to be a little bit frustrating. Because I'm going to have to, like, go through the phone call and take the photograph again, which is a bit annoying. Kind of wish the game would sort of auto-save before chase sequence, and this is a thing which has happened before, particularly in the last one when I was having that dreadful trouble with the microphone. Yeah, I kind of wish it would autosave before times when you're about to die. I would find that quite useful. Blah 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 blah. I'm beginning to think that this information doesn't actually matter. It doesn't really matter what you say. You always seem to get the same thing. Shut up. Yeah. I know you're a big lazy bone. Shut up. I don't care. Right. Let's try this again. Because yeah, all you have to do is stand. Apparently you don't have to stand here. What have I forgotten to do? Because I know that's where the camp is. Weird. Yes, I know you don't feel safe against us. Why wouldn't let me take the photograph this time around? Okay, I think you can hear the footsteps on the surround sound if you listen carefully. Yeah, you can hear the footsteps going on the surround sound if you listen carefully and have the sound on. Right, I'm going to try running into the shed this time. Wait, oh no, I'm hiding here. Right, I think I escaped that time. Slightly more successfully than I did last time. Right then, I have proof of the culty activity, which means I can now run away and go and find Billy and his shotgun. And we'll feel safe forevermore. Hopefully. Probably not, to be honest. I didn't realise this game was going to involve quite so much hiding, but at least it seems to have tapped into the correct microphone this time around. Yes, indeed, we escaped. We ran like the 3 miles, whatever it was that we had to do. Please tell me we're not going to find Billy's corpse in here. It was locked. Okay, well, we don't know what we're going to find in there. Oh, someone's... Oh, goodness, not you again. Running around with your arms flailing like you really didn't care. Alright, I'd like to see that somebody else came and parked my van for me. Again, properly, differently, correctly. Let me get in the car seat and drive the hell away from here. As the adrenaline kicked in, I hit the gas and drove to the nearest ranger cabin. Out of breath, I radioed in to alert the HQ. Look, Jack, we all get a little stir-crazy out there, Midge answered. Next morning, authorities allegedly ran a small investigation of the area, but of course they met with no signs of misconduct. No one believed my story, dismissing it as a product of isolation. Just stick to looking out for fires, Mitch said. However, that was the last time I ever set foot in the woods. The unease still sits heavy in my stomach. Even though many years have passed, my experience still feels vivid in my memory. My family thought I was making the entire thing up, which is really out of character for me, but I know what I saw. Real or not, after dark, those woods can become a haven for illegal activities. Is there any specific law against being a cult? I feel like there are laws against doing culty things like sacrificing people, and there are laws input by the fashion police about those ridiculous outfits they were wearing. But I don't think there's any specific law saying that you can't just, worship whatever demon you fancy. Anyway, if any of you plan going camping soon, stay safe. Oh, my giddy aunt. Right then, is that it? We weren't going to get like the real life version of the photograph. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Right then. Oh goodness, we did it, we got through it, and we didn't at least completely die, which was nice. Nice music at for the ending credits, I quite like this. Yeah, so, that was quite interesting. That was quite different from the others. It did maintain its kind of human horror, rather than its, Oh, that's where the names on the report came from. I was wondering where they came from, because names in video games are never just things that you've pulled out of the air. They always come from somewhere. So I was kind of curious where they would come from, and I reckon that some of them have probably been lifted from like sort of Patreon supporters, that sort of thing, and also developers and sort of developers' family members and things like that. Also interesting that there seemed to be a studio now. I was under the impression the first, at least one or two of these, were just made by one person, so seem to have branched out a bit. So isn't that excellent? But no, I rather like that. It's a little difficult to give a proper conclusion on it, given that it's been so very terribly interrupted. But never mind, I apologise. I apologise for not doing the game proper justice. But yeah, I like it. I like the change of environment. I think the woods are a very nice place to set this up. I feel like it is a little bit of a shame that it's not really relying on the texting mechanic. I liked that those were kind of unique to the... almost kind of like a unique part of this little series of different little horror games. I felt like they were all quite, I don't know, like a sense of something constant throughout the games. There were different characters, different environments, facing different horrors. There were like a couple of things, like the visual style and the some of the little mechanics, like more recently the driving mechanics. Were a bit more sort of constant throughout it, and the texting was a nice part of that. But I understand why I had to kind of take a backseat at this point, even though they did try to implement it a little bit with the recommendation about the burgers and giving you information about what to do with your ID at the beginning of the game, and sorting out the casserole as well. So isn't that excellent? But yeah, I rather like that. A little bit of a different change of pace, but if you're going to do 5 different games in the space of, and then eventually create like, does it say here? No, it doesn't. I feel like in past games, for like this one at least, they said that they were eventually going to release what's it like one big game that has all 5 or 5 episodes in the same game, which will be nice, and I look forward to that happening. But yeah, I like it. A bit of a change of pace, a little bit different from the others, but I think that's necessary. I feel like it's good to have a bit of innovation and to change things up as it goes along, and it remained rather spooky and scary and entertaining as well in its own way. I still am not entirely convinced that we need quite as many piddling mechanics, but hey-ho, we've got them, and I suppose we should be grateful for what we do have instead of complaining about what we don't have, or possibly complaining about what we have too much of. Never mind. I'm going to say sorry that this has been such a messed up recording session, and that and that I haven't quite been at my best throughout it, but I apologise for that. But I hope you have enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing the next and final, at least presumably final instalment of this. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night.